Let's talk about 5 reasons why you might want to buy a company truck. So if you're not scared to work on it, like I am definitely not scared to work on it. I've worked on all my trucks and I'll enjoy working on them. Well, then go for it. You're just going to have a lot of issues and a lot of annoyance out of an oil filter, like I currently am. But other than that, you'll be all good. But you can, number one reason is you can get these trucks pretty cheap normally. And typically, most companies will get rid of them before they get too high mileage, or they break and they'll sell them before they get too high mileage, which is what happened to this truck. This truck actually broke the transfer case originally and got parked at 200,000 miles. Which you don't understand, like, oh, that's not that much. Well, that's pretty low. Another thing is, depending on what the company used the truck for, you can see quite a bit of aftermarket parts. For example, this truck has a 6-inch lift all the way, well, 6-inch lift. I think it's more like a 4-inch lift. It does not sit up as high as my 3-inch leveled single wheel of 6-speed 7.3 over here. But I could raise the torsion keys up more on this truck. It's level right now. And it also does have heavier duty front suspension on this truck for the towing. On top of that, you guys can see down here they did the fan upgrade from a 6.6 Duramax. They did a thermostat upgrade and a water pump upgrade to make this truck run excellent and run cold. Otherwise, the body for the most part is very straight. There's not stupid amounts of rust. As you guys can see, I'm not shy from the rust here. And I live in Ohio, so that's why. But at the end of the day, I mean, a company truck is not all that bad. They do fix stuff. Also, most of the time they will fix things. As you guys can see, the rear drive shaft back here does not leak. And yeah, there's some rust. Don't get me wrong. Every truck around here has rust. This is Ohio. They use salt. But 4-wheel drive on this old rig does work, and it's a lot easier to find certain trucks that you want from like a company. It's hard to find a 4-wheel drive crew cab dually. Now this truck originally was used to haul golf carts, is what I was told, and to haul the group of guys around. So you would have the crew cab for four people to sit comfortably. The center console has actually been taken out of this truck, so that way the guy back here in the middle seat would have plenty of leg room. As for why everything's broke, that's just how company trucks are. But yeah, it's a pretty great truck. I mean, it's fairly loaded for having vinyl. Hop up in here, you guys can see that it does have power seat, front driver's seat. It has power windows, power locks. So I mean, it's fairly loaded. So if you're wanting a loaded truck with vinyl, because you know you also do stupid shit and you're always in the mud or something, that it's a perfect idea to go through a company. Also, on top of that, if you're wanting a diesel that's automatic, that also is a dually, that's 4-wheel drive, and it's a crew cab. I don't know if I said that one yet. A company truck might be a great idea. Yeah, I mean, I went over some of the other issues, and I forgot a couple of them, like, you're going to get them dirty. They're going to be dirty inside. But almost everything does work on this truck. Whether or not there's a few little quirks. One thing that I did like, now this toolbox did not come with it. This was mine prior. You guys can see that they bedlined it back here. Very awesome. You can see they also added these to help keep this bed in as good a shape as it could be. That is very awesome as well. You got these mirrors. Now the downside is these mirrors were adjusted a very long time ago by one of the previous drivers of this truck, which means they no longer move. So we will actually be taking these off, filling that hole. But yeah, so that is my insight. So I personally would buy another company truck. I think they're great trucks. Some things are questionably done, like you can see up there on those lights. Let me zoom in. But none of that scares me. This cab does not leak. In fact, this truck was not a company truck right here, but this truck used to be a farm truck, and it may have been a company truck at one time, but right there it has some leaks where a light used to be at. And I mean, I've done quite a bit of things to this truck. Give me 1 second, I'll show you guys. Come on now. As you guys can see, I've done quite a bit to this truck already, and that good old 6.5 back there will get into this shape. And then this truck right here has never once been a company truck and has that 6-speed manual in it, and is my project truck, my big project truck. And as you guys can see, this truck is going for a show build eventually. It's just taking a little bit longer. And I do plan to do a 2015 front end swap on that one. Again, taking a little bit longer because money is tight sometimes, and I have other projects that I have to get done, like the old Ford tractor, the Camaro. This is going to be my winter truck. And then the F-150, which is my actual high school truck. But yeah, guys, that was some insight on why you should look forward to I'll make another video here soon about why diesel or gas, or why not diesel versus gas.